Well, we are saying cheers on this Wine Wednesday to the heart of Oregon wine country. It's time to celebrate 20 years of the Dundee Hills.
Yeah, there's a lot to celebrate there. And we have Jenna White, a board member for the Dundee Hills Wine Growers Association, who's joining us now to talk about how we're paying homage to the last 20 years. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, great to have you back.
Thank
so,
you.
Talked about it, 20 years, but you think about it and you're like, wait, the Dundee Hills have been around more than 20 years. What exactly are we celebrating here?
You know, thank you for pointing that out because that is confusing for some people, right? We are celebrating the 20th year as an AVA, which really started the Oregon wine movement and put us on the Oregon wine map, right? But what it comes to is 60 years ago, over 60 years ago, our founders knew there was something special when they planted the vines in the Jory soil in the Dundee Hills. But when we talk about AVA, what is an AVA? 20 years ago, we started the American viticultural area of the Dundee Hills. If you're drinking a bottle of wine and it's labeled Dundee Hills, you know that all of those grapes came from within Oregon, and even more special, at least 95% came from within the 12,500 acres planted within our AVA.
Wow.
So you get like a real, genuine reflection in your glass of our sense of place of where it was planted.
Right, yeah, that
Gorgeous.
terroir, that sense of place. And I think really a lot of the wines out of the Dundee Hills have done so much to put Oregon wine and as a brand, you know, on the map.
Yeah, I agree. You know, VinePair just recently published that the Willamette Valley is the #1 wine destination in the world over Champagne, France.
Wow.
Huge, right? And really, we like to look at that as we started that movement that really put us on the map. We're producing award-winning wines year after year. And something that we're really proud of is we have more B Corp wineries than any other AVA. So our commitment to sustainability is really unmatched. We believe that there is a future for wine. We're showing up for it. We're here for it. We're celebrating it with our 20th anniversary. And really, we want to continue to lead the way.
Well, how are we celebrating?
Yeah, oh my gosh, this year has been so fun. We've had a few events already, but we do have an upcoming event that just sold out. So we do have a wait list in case anyone gets FOMO. Head on over to our website and sign up for the newsletter. But we are celebrating at Alexandra Winery. At the end of the month, we have 16 different wineries pouring, so you can really sample what we're producing, something special in our Jory soil down there. And we hope that you guys, if you can't join us for this event since it's sold out, we do hope you come back and see us in December. We have our Deck the Hills coming up, which is the first 2 weeks of December. We're going to have special offers and experiences that you really can't get any other time of year, including gift sets for your loved ones.
Great.
Big trees, big ornaments, Christmas lights. It's the time of year to come down and celebrate in the Dundee Hills for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, if you needed any proof that, yes, it is the place to be, Roots and Reserves, your event coming up is already that wait list. But October is a great time, I think, to visit wineries too. You come off of harvest, so everyone has a chance to catch their breath.
The changing of the colors,
yes,
the views.
Yes, it is. It's just, fall, I think, is a very underrated time to get out to wine country.
I agree. You know, people are it's the time of year when the wine is hibernating in the tanks and in the barrels, right? And so those winemaking teams, they have more time to come out and spend time with the guests. As you mentioned, as soon as those grapes are picked, the leaves start changing colors on the vineyards and it turns this golden hue of yellow. It's glorious. And you don't get that any other time of year. So it is the best kept secret to come in October. And I really want to highlight, it is our 20th anniversary, but we are there 365 days a year. For anyone that doesn't understand, like, you have a world-class wine region in our backyard.
Yeah.
As I just mentioned, we were just announced over Champagne, France.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's huge. So anyone that's 45 minutes from the valley, come down and get award-winning wines that we're producing year after year.
Yeah, it's really, really neat. And truly, I think the fall is my favorite time to go into wine country.
And he would know, because he spent most of his falls there.
I grew up there, it's true. So many of my falls, when you just see the changing of all of the leaves in the rolling hills, it's unlike anything else. With that said, I mean, you mentioned 365 days a year. Winter, very underrated too. It may not be as busy, so maybe you even have a tasting room to yourself sometimes.
I mean, that's such a great way of saying it. As we say, people don't always realize sometimes the winemaker is sitting right next to you, and they want to tell you their story, share why they chose the label they did. It's a really, we're passionate about hospitality, and we're passionate about farming the land and taking care of the land, right? We're not there just to produce wine to go wine drinking. We call it wine tasting for a reason. You come to the Dundee Hills to sample what we have, to find the ones you love the most, hopefully sign up for a club or ship some back home, or maybe make it a regular visit and come stay with us and just slow down. It's a time to reset. You know, this time of year, it's been a hectic year, right?
Yeah.
It's been a hectic year.
Yeah.
Let's slow down in
Yeah.
wine country.
Just party a little bit.
Naturally.
Have a good time.
Yeah,
It is a great time to pop out there for just a little place to catch your breath. I know a lot of wineries are participating in Come Over October, you know, doing some monthly specials and stuff
Yeah.
too. What do you recommend? What's a good way to kind of get a sense of what's happening in wine country?
Yes, I love that. So a few things. Like I said, head over to the website. We do have events listed from our members regularly, as well as local offer shipping. However, there's a lot of different things going on. We are launching, or we did launch, I should say, our Welcome Wednesdays. You know, people look at the midweek slump, you know, you kind of hit it and you're like, where do I go from here? The Dundee Hills, because we have Welcome Wednesdays going on. And what that is, it guarantees walk-in availability at our listed members, Domaine Serene, Domaine Druin. There's a lot of wineries that you can't get into throughout the year.
Yeah.
These wineries guarantee you can walk in, and not only that, it's a $25 flight.
So
Anybody who signs up, it is a $25
screaming
flight.
deal.
It is a walk-in. You got to come on a Wednesday. The Dundee Hotel gives you 20% off to come on a Wednesday.
There you go.
It's the time of year to really visit and slow down, not just during the weekends, but why aren't we taking our midweek serious as well?
Seriously.
Love it. Well, cheers to that.
Yeah, the perfect staycation awaits. Jenna, thanks so much for being here. Great to have you. If you want to learn more about Roots and Reserves, to join that wait list, if you want to see all that's happening in wine country in October, check out this story on coin.com.
Out of this place, someone